We're back, boys. So, last defenders got finished. Oh, look at this, another turn 126. So we have like 3 campaigns where the elves are dominating. Wonders how this one would turn out with Malik control of this. I guess Arcana would show up and he would start losing settlements. Definitely felt like an Order-Tide campaign. But here we actually made it so as well. Except minus Ultan, but it's 51 turns behind. Thank you, huh? So the last campaign, last defenders had 10 base province objective, 3 were added and 3 removed. So nice short campaign, just as planned. Here one is not so short because we have to wait for the Arcane. We have completed all the objectives except Arcane. Guys, what's up with this, man? It's like we are playing Dark Elves, not Dwarves. What is this? Not supposed to put Dwarf speech during the Elf campaigns. What the hell?
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin by Earth things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the debt stands with them.
Getting hype for the next one.
So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak.
The way he says it.
They come. Ready, axes.
Empire went poof.
Kazakan! Ah! Pay back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
What happens when High King critical mass is reached? I guess we all got deaf from High King yelling in our ears. If Elich ever gets married, this will be the speech on the wedding. Nice. Did you change my mind about this campaign? Why would I change my mind about this campaign? Now that we are doing better, it's supposed to be better. The Albion sucks. The campaign. Rackard is a nice lord. Anything other than Rackard is the same Dark Elf shit. I'm just speaking the truth here. Don't be biased because this is a new lord, guys. Most of you are just gonna play it once and never again. Another High King speech. Oh man.
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen
It's getting cheaper.
kin.
Shekels are poofing.
Things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the debt stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak.
God damn, I can't interrupt the High King.
They come.
How loud is this from 1 to 10?
Ready, axes. Kazakan! Ah! back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
So we are here with Karazhan Core. I mean, the merciless host. It's Daddy, Mommy, and their cart against the world. We have pretty much Nagaroth, and we are poking to Ultuan, and we are poking to Empire. And enter, waiting for the Archaean. So we can get victory screen. Okay. So, Malakir is rank 1. I'm not sure who rank 2 is. We are rank 4 and Cult Pleasure is rank 3. Our primary enemy is Eatane. I did pay Wargrove 50,000 to go against the Empire. So the Empire is gonna get fucked, not just from the front, but from behind as well. That's like the best 50k ever spent. Honestly, there should be a separate objective here to defeat the Chaos Invasion, which grants you a faction-wide bonus. And that should not be part of the short campaign victory or long campaign victory. But it's, you know, all very complicated, you know, rocket science, and you got like 10 years in school and shit like that for it, you know, to make it sense, but, you know. 1 turn for 5 Dread Knights here. We got Unsaleable, Unstoppable, this is on rank 10, we get Building Blue until then. We got a second army here. We have 3 arcs. One is poking Ultuan. We decided to get a second army to go deeper into the Empire instead of sending one on Ultuan. I think Ultuan will get overrun. Considering the amount of Dark Elves on Ultuan, it should be. But you never know. Well, obviously, Bisenkan, it would be that it's required for you to defeat Archaean. If you haven't defeated Archaean yourself, you don't get a buff. Whoever defeats the Archaean, you know, would be a check mark for the Archaean. If you done it, not some random, it's checked, you know, like this objective here. You done it, not somebody else.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Let's start rocking the coast here.
Death and carnage wait. Burn it all. Plotting a course. Murderous law. Misguided. Vicious dreadlord.
The coast is so fucked. Admiral Ship Wizard will terrorize these seas.
Anchors away.
They can't respond to the coast harassment because their armies on Ultuan causing mess. A Noble is a rank 10 skill, which grants magic resistance to the whole army, 15%. Dwarves have 25. The whole army gets magical attacks, and you also get 10% research rate. Okay, money is good. We have rebels here.
Master Druki.
Admiral Kalik. Okay, maximize growth so we get into best units immediately. I'm a little bit surprised the Bretonians are ignoring Coron. There's like no call to arms if Coron falls for the Bretonian. And yeah, let's continue with the click, 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 click.
Blood and suffering.
What the? What is this hero gathering here? We're friends with Skull Smashers and Crooked Moon. We even financed Crooked Moon military.
Cease your provocations.
I think it was still over 1,000 Marconos. Okay. Got the resistance sword, and we have a battle against Emperor Karl Franz. I think I'm gonna drop 3 harpies for 3 dread knights. Just have to pick them up from raised Aldorf. Prediction, right? There you go, boys.
I will not be defeated.
Can we get an arc in range of this? Honest, I know it's busy recruiting, right?
My beasts shall prevail.
They do have some heavy cavalry here, but the Charybdises destroy heavy cavalry unless they want large. Yeah, not really that much range aggro here. So we should poke the cavalry on the left side. Send the Charybdis stuck from the right. Better replace this Stego, bro. So these units have become quite potent. Look at that 620 weapon strength, 74 attack, with 30 anti-large, poison, and 10 physical resist. I'll have 35 missile resist. That's some good shit. Good shit. Alphonse is in the air. We can just send the gang squad out. We can use them over here. Should be pretty good at singling out some stuff here. Let's just spin him here. Get murdered by the dragons there. Charybdis is still moving to the other side. The Emperor is almost down. The last hit didn't connect. You don't need 5 of them here, 2 should be fine. Send the Flock of Doom. The regular damage is no chance against this Charybdis. That Charybdis is buffed nicely. Lower attack here. He's melting. Malkid is a wizard and he's a better fighter without any of fighter skills than this guy. Not like he has bad stats, just doesn't have resists to take that much aggro around. Doesn't matter if he loses most of the health as long as he's alive. That'll hit him like 3 or 4 times as well. Well, in small amounts, Dragon will be better, but in large amounts, for this guy, Charybdis and Hydra will be better. Has no natural physical resistance, so he just gets hurt. Charybdis is just going to large and just make it. Murderous prowess. Charybdis is 89 attack as well. They refresh some vigor too. This guy needs a potion of healing, that's what he needs. Potion of healing. For Isabella. It's true they focused him over the other Black Dragons. Probably put a potion of toughness on the cart and the black egg on the shit wizard. %91% people have predicted decisive victory here. The cavalry did shit. Food for the Charybdis.
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin by earth things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the debt stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak, for they come. Ready, axes!
Killing the slaves.
Take back every grudge! This is my edict! as High King. We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan core.
Oh, we had a potion of healing. Thousand slaves for this city.
For Rakar. They will surely turn upon me.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Rakar is supreme.
So we're finally at the stage where we can actually take all of Reichland. One went around, right?
The nation
They have
calls.
absolutely no military, zero.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Limitless power.
And we control Reichland now. That growth so we can fortify it.
Enchantress. Foul
So we
sorcery.
should stay outside the city though, so we can retreat.
Beasts. Rampage.
Public order. For the public order over 5 turns. So looks like the Emperor military has disappeared. Whatever went to this side got destroyed, and the other side got destroyed by minor factions like Draika. Paid Draika 50,000 to attack the Empire, and she did. Nice. Now that we have a slave economy rolling in the Broken Lands, we'll get a second army and we get even better armies on the Arcs. Which is critical mass, pretty much. Oh, turn 75.
We are restless.
It reached critical mass with Morati, what, turn 60?
The Beast Lord Ascendant.
Hero-wise, we can get a sorceress. We should get a sorceress.
The people are displeased.
Don't like any of these traits, really.
Black arts.
Alright.
I don't think I'm gonna be building another one of these. So it looks like we have a limited amount of dead hogs with this faction. This could also be slave prawns. No ports.
What is your dark purpose? Limitless power.
I'm gonna give the egg to.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Lord of the Black Court.
It's actually a solid projectile there. What are you guys trying to tell with all these hiking speeches?
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin by Urk things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the debt stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes. Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazhan, for they come. grudge. This is my edict as High King. We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
There's a lot of these minor factions that's gonna attack us as well. Interesting, he's not at war with Atherian. Make it easier to take things on Ultron. Feels like Malekith is also sending arms to Norska. What a waste. Can circle around Norska for 30 turns. Funny how the Krays won every battle with their Sword of Cain until they got attacked by two. And now these two are not even full and just take it like that. They sailed right into the storm.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
An insult to Impress.
Not since the coming
Nice,
of
they're at war
Morgans
with
after Lorna.
Empire. Beautiful.
What news wish to discuss with Skarsnik, eh?
Skarsnik is pretty much an attack dog here.
Fine.
Who seeks me?
We could take Wisland, but what is going in Solond? Looks like there is no military at all.
Cain favors me. Faster, I said. Fit only for lesser beings.
I have to go to Draken now to reach us.
Spellcaster.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Kati, guide me.
Lord of the Black Court. We have a deal.
What do you seek? Ever onward. Spreading terror.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Feel my power.
What now? A vile plan.
This arc can get all the good stuff now.
All-powerful sorceress.
We'll transfer some of this stuff to our cart. Is there any stuff here? Nothing.
Weakness cannot be.
So, who are these guys fighting? They're not fighting Malekith, interesting. We need to change this.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
I think one army is right in next to their army there. I don't want them to take this province.
Bloodshed becomes.
And she acts before them.
No.
This does look like they're gonna just get deleted.
You think you can lead the Druki? No! Very well.
20k? Who the fuck cares about 20k? There's a million shekels on Ultron.
The Annihilate them. Slaughter calls us.
The gods are watching.
Set the sails. Black-hearted dreadlord. Attack! We will make them bleed.
You are making a mistake.
Power at last. Murderous lord.
Ka-ching, ka-ching. This is all their only regions.
Can I offer assistance?
So a defensive guardian, more concerned with maintaining their fucking borders than fucking expanding them. Conquest is not their fucking business. Yet they are invading another continent while their homeland is abandoned and under siege.
Yes. None shall live. The weak are crushed.
This is one of the problems with the high elf AI. They abandon Ultan too easily. And they just cause a campaign all about them. Especially when playing high elves, dark elves. They should stick to their fucking island and not bother anybody else. If they are defensive in a guardian. Oh, Scars, you want some more money? Fresh off Ulton.
Of 8 Peaks welcomes ya. Good plan.
Okay, who can we finance here?
A challenge? You moke.
Looks like Los Mossos. How much money do they have?
Ha! You caught me in a non-murdering mood.
Yeah, but I got 11,000. Sure.
Smells so
Get a new army, friend. But you got it.
Speak.
7
I speak for
settlements
the
on
Druid.
Hara.
What is it you desire?
You can have some money too.
Such delights.
Yeah.
Far beneath an archmage.
You know what, Mr. Defensive Guardian of Ulton? Ulton is that way. That way, that's the way of Ulton. You see, it's under siege by Dark Elves. Why are you going in that shithole Nagarod frozen wasteland?
We are besieged.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Your faction says Guardian, Defensive, Diplomatic. They should stay fucking on in their province. And not declare random wars and invade. That's what's wrong with the game with many factions. Minor power passive, yet they send all their armies to invade here. From here. Does these traits have meaning anymore? Not meet Ulton and half of them declare war and start sailing towards you. That's what's wrong with the game. If they're fucking passive, they should be fucking passive. If they're fucking defending, they should be defending, not invading another fucking continent. Those frozen wood or frozen city, whatever they call those white dark yellows on the top, they actually were true to their traits this campaign. The moment there was a Norska presence in Nagorod, because they declared war on us and thus declared war on Malekith, they actually started moving to take those settlements from the Norska. So you see, it works sometimes. It's like, it's obvious that half of these trades don't work anymore and half of them work only half the time. But it could also be that there's just a chance. This is not going to be their behavior, just a chance that they actually do this. +1 or +2. So on, like, you know, a 0.1% higher chance that they're going to be doing something else. It's okay that the factions exist in the campaign that are not there for world conquest. It's okay that just sit in their province minding their own business. It's okay. Why would some peasant faction declare war against a superpower like the Dark Elf Alliance? People are wanting to get snatched by Dark Elves and not to go to the provoking wars just because the relations tell them to. Same shit in our campaign with the Last Defenders. We have to please some peasant factions because diplomacy is broken since the last 2 updates. We have to game it even harder, so they don't pull all their allies into war against us, and the dwarves love us, and they would join the war because they declare war. So instead of fixing it, they made it worse. And you know how much that was in the patch notes? A single line of text.
As you wish.
Somebody just did on a whim. Let's make diplomacy harder. Because, you know, they don't know how to increase aversion between, you know, scan factions and the rest of the world.
Mistress of Whispers.
Kill everything! Slash! Kill! Without question. Merciless warriors! Dread spears! Carnage awaits! Dark shards! To destruction!
And then you have, like, oh, Middle East streamer just complaining and bitching. Why does he play the game? You know, he's obviously hating shit. It's like, I don't hate CA. I hate their fucking idiots that are doing C and B stuff. Where's the A team?
The merciless host, battle ready.
We haven't had an A team on this game since I don't know, Tomb Kings. Just a bunch of half-assing. It's clearly some of this stuff is just getting B teamed and C teamed, and the C team probably doesn't even work on the Warhammer game. Probably shared between all their projects. Just rushing shit, they don't even know how the game works.
Dark shards. Advancing. Forward. Druki, forward. Cold-blooded killers. Dark shards. Corsairs.
2 Harpies are doing good going from one unit to another.
Dread spears. Eager for battle. Corsairs to destruction.
We do have Harpy technology, and they get the stats they need. But honestly, the technology is not worth researching because you have so much other stuff. Only get the technology playing with this faction. You know what makes this worse? You know, some of those lines they put in the patch notes that they try to be funny. You know, some of those lines. You know, they're bringing like really funny. Yeah, haha. And when they do a major fucking change, like what I did to diplomacy 2 updates ago, and there is not even in the patch notes, not even one line of text mentioning they made diplomacy harder between some factions. Yet they put some funny lines, you know, about, you know, supposed to be laughing, so the Reddit, you know, can spot it and, you know, oh, look at this, I'm on top page, I spotted this before somebody else. What do you think would have happened if they actually mentioned in the patch notes they fucked up diplomacy, and already half the internet and more, they complain diplomacy doesn't even work? It would have been a fucking outrage. It would have been such a fucking outrage, they would have not only reverted it, but they would have tried to fix diplomacy. But since the silent change, not mentioned to anybody, those plebs will take 3 months to figure out what was fucked. Not gonna be any wiser, it didn't work in the first place.
Bow before Rakar.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Dominating. Sigma's
You met the dwarves.
What dark and callous plans do you wish?
What are dwarves doing? Rank 3, 19 settlements. Allied with 5 factions. Looks like the Southern Realms are dominating in this one and the previous one. My bad, the Southern Empires. Southern Empires, yeah. They're pretty much just clone of the Empire. Makes you wonder why they're doing so well, right? This has a big list of enemies, including clone Maws. We have just met him, by the way. They didn't know that we existed at this point. And look at this, in just a few turns we'll drop to 500 negative.
human scum, ripe for destruction.
I need to switch some stuff around here.
To the prey.
Don't want to let this army getting recruited here.
I will not be defeated. Despair, suffering, and death is theirs.
I want to switch some of those Dread Knights here.
Unrestrained, the Dark Convent. I will destroy them. Take what little they have. Enchantress.
Forbidden Road.
Born to command.
One of our first battles here with Supreme Sorceress, all defining items other lords can
They
find.
bow only to Rakar.
Let's see. Look at the Slaughter Lord, so we have reliable halberds.
What is your dark purpose?
Resistance. We'll switch some of this stuff around. This arc is already at max units almost. I want to put 3 Dread Knights in this
Tamer
army.
of dragons.
We can actually keep the iron here right now.
Druki Cirrus.
Lord of the Black Court.
The Stirring Chaos Invasion of benefit more evil faction like Dark Elf Instinct when you play them, because Sincere Civilization is off. Honestly, right now in the current state of the game, unless the Empire gets RNG'd, which is unlikely, the only person who Chaos Invasion really benefits is the Empire. Everybody else gets screwed in a way. Easy diplomacy, hostile diplomacy, more money. The Chaos Invasion benefits the Order-Tide.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
But the thing is, the Empire already has technologies that makes everybody sing Kumbaya without chaos around. So that's another thing. You're rarely gonna see Nagaroth be at home instead of invading, so they get screwed by the Chaos Invasion. While the Empire is usually in the back of things happening. The Empire is here, not here. So the Order-Tide benefits the most from the Chaos Invasion.
Feel my power.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. For the Witch King, death and carnage await. Burn it all. Murderous Lord, we have a deal. What now?
See how the Dark Shots are taking damage, not sisters. Very strange.
Vicious Dreadlord.
Shut up, Moyari.
Come, join us.
Chosen of Hecate.
Bow before Rakar.
Get hard to hit.
I smell treachery.
So we're at what? 18 settlements now, huh? So we're gonna be going to the Emperor now with the second army here. Be messing up the coast here. That arc is taking some damage though. It'd be nice if we just mobilize the second arc as well. Pick up the this first though. The arc is still like 10 turns away.
Annihilate
ready for
them. Enslave them. Cain honors me.
There's no point for public order since you're not getting free public order from having low public order.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
It looks like they might have actually won there. Shame they go for a wasteland here and there's no replenishment. Let them do whatever they want. Just please don't go into fucking Norska.
Lord of the Black Court.
Ferocious.
Why the fuck would he go into Norska? Norska randomly declare war on us and they just... our allies are just going there. It's like it's a fucking gold mine or something there. Hey, Zarks. Okay, Winter to Confederate Hellspire tribe at least once something happens here. They still can declare war on the other stuff.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Dreadlord. Such slaughter awaits. The thrill of battle awaits. I want it all.
So what was that trait? Master and Commander, 12 leadership and 8 attack when fighting at sea. Whole army.
Lord of the Black Court.
You do need a little bit of replenishment here.
What?
This one could use a dead hag. Should probably just get another dead hag if we can. It's capacity for dead hags tier 3.
Wrath of the My beasts shall prevail.
Dark sorceress, be ready. Powerful sorceress. Seeking entertainment.
They bow only to Rakath. Savage them beasts.
With 3 Dread Knights here, 60 attack, 60 defense, 131 armor, 58 charge, 54 damage. That's looking very good. They also have stock. This is charge, attack, defense, charge, weapon strength, armor. Definitely better than extra harpies. They cost 322 versus 0.
Devour them.
We can also put the frenzy banners on them as well if we're not doing a siege. If you're doing a siege, all this goes on the harpies. If you're doing a field battle, we just give them massive attack. So one of these will have 70 attack on 58 charge, armor piercing cavalry. It's looking great, especially since they're about to health. This is just gonna be lone mowers.
Flee! All the finery I desire.
Who seeks
Okay, we got another Emperor province. Now we're going to Solent. We're getting close to dwarves, so dwarves is probably gonna attack us just because of proximity.
supreme sorceress of Grant? Ever close.
We've beaten all the Empire military, so they're just basically losing everything now.
A dutiful servant.
It's not only us, there was also minor factions, including the Wood Elves. Give them 50,000. And they just, yeah,
This
sure,
wretch
let's
does
go fight the
not
Empire.
respect Rakath.
Tyrant.
They could still just beeline for Reichland settlement since we went around. They can go around as well.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Lord of the Black Court.
Any landmarks in the Emperor territory? Not that we have found any so far.
Restless.
I doubt it. I haven't even put one in Aldorf, and the game wants to go Aldorf. I don't think so. The Broken Land's almost full on slaves, huh?
We are displeased. Beyond even
How do these
quiet.
guys even have a settlement left?
Your best.
I have no settlements, I'll take attrition, right?
This is absurd.
Mathlan is furious. Dreadlord. At your command.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Just in case. I'm not gonna leave it a chance. We may have 5 birds.
Youth and arch.
Fuck that. So Reichland is down to what?
Maws.
12 regions, no military. Nice job, Marathi. I kind of want to funnel our allies into Ulton so we can just stay in the Empire. But Malekith is going Norska. Worst place in the world, and he's going there. We could have had 10 armies on Ulton. 10.
Calm yourself, dear Brackus. This way.
We don't have to do this. If we meet Hexoatl, they might just declare war on us and drag all the else into war, and then just attack Marathi while she's invading Ulton.
Powerful enchantress.
Druki Lord.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
And this arc is reaching the good stuff as well. Getting a movement range and speed for some units.
Cruelty and violence.
There was only one bird. Five shooters. I'm not gonna be paying for this army to sell you out here. Prediction is on. We need to finish this off and disband our emergency lord so we don't have to lose 5,000 gold a turn.
Carnage and bloodshed await.
Who just drops 45k like that on a decisive victory? It's Upwick. Is he just baiting people to put in close and Pyrrhic?
Dread spears! Onward, dealers in death!
So it's Upwick, if you're here, how does it feel like to have the power of to end the campaign
Without question, as you say, the merciless host,
like you did with the Last Defenders?
terror and death, onwards to murder! Murder awaits!
There's gonna be a lot of shekels for somebody there.
Eager for battle, onwards to murder, blood for Cain! Going! Dark sharks! Murder awaits! Advance, Druki! Corsairs! Onwards to murder! Death is coming! Going!
We captured province number 10 and Suffolk removed 3 provinces from goal. So we ended with 10, like they originally planned.
Dark Riders!
You just saved people? I see, I see.
Rivers of blood.
The merciless!
Tulloch. No mercy.
With pleasure.
Battle ready! Dark Rider crossbow!
Dreadlord.
Our projectiles are ignoring trees for the initial shot. All their projectiles are hitting the trees.
Dark elves! Eurathan! Onward! We are ready!
And that one got bombed nicely.
With pleasure!
Dreadlord. Bride of Cain. Darkness come. Witch elf. Tempest house.
Dark elves! Suffering for all! Druki! Executioners! Die, weaklings!
Singular mode.
Understood! Massacre them! Battle ready!
Certainly.
Advancing! Without question, on to slaughter! Die, weaklings! Merciless warriors! Die, weaklings! Dark sharks! My Cain! Dark Rider crossbow!
Witch elves.
Dark Riders! My Cain! My blade!
They're focusing those executioners hard.
Advance, Druki!
says, carnage awaits! Merciless warriors!
I go! March!
Dark elves! Druki! Dark riders! Suffering for all! Merciless warriors! Slay them! Orders understood! Battle calls! Dark
I have
elves!
cavalry, so we can totally kill everybody here.
Massacre them!
Nearly everybody.
Sacrifice them!
Eager for battle! Halt! Eurathan! By Cain! By Cain! End them!
Drop the units below 5%.
Talak! On to murder!
They have focused hard, but only 19 casualties taken. Means they were not focused by armor piercing units. Focused by just regular units. Armor saved their lives, so 19 casualties and lost over half the HP. You can see this is an example where where armor saves lives. Close victory, what the... That's a decisive victory here. Well, some people are getting lots of shekels here. Congrats to the lucky winners, cause you definitely don't have skill to guess this one, cause the game does not reward skill.
I am beyond defeat. More slaves are required.
Just get a bunch of shades and now to resolve your campaign. Easy.
Cruelty and violence. Bloodshed becomes me. Power awaits me. Nagaroth, warrior.
This is our emergency garrison, strong dreadlord.
The Sea Royals!
Black-hearted dreadlord.
There's a small army here.
Ridiculous!
Lord of the Black Court.
We should keep harassing the coast for sure.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Bow before Rakar.
Torture them first. The weak shall fall. This passes for treasure.
Ogre Blade.
Sorceress of Grond.
Dragon Master. Bow before Rakar. The Beast Lord Ascendant. Dominating.
Take the fourth soul next turn.
Well,
They bow only to Rakar.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
-10 arm. We did loot the place. It should be fine. They'll probably target unwalled settlements in Reichland and Wisseland. Oh, there's enough Draika in the way to slow them down, so we can actually build up instead of go back, take it, reconquer. The other half of the Empire just watches as we murder Reichland. They did murder Hochland into peace treaty.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I think terrorizing the coast is the way to go here.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Okay, got another one. when we have to fight. Not because they have 15 or more units, because the balance of power is poop. We are also damaged. The more damage you are, doesn't matter what the balance of power is, they have a higher chance to take more damage.
The thrill of battle awaits.
Admiral Ship Wizard grandstands made us rich, pillaging of the Ultan coast. Thousands of slaves, hundreds of thousands of gold. And just a basic tier 3 army.
Noble born.
The merciless host.
There's a dragon there, and we have 4 artillery units.
Bolt throwers.
Dreadlord.
Dark elves. Dark shards.
So we should go like 4 ranks here.
Merciless warriors. Druki.
We have 600 Brides of Crane here. Let's slaughter a lot of stuff on lower tiers. We don't even have them buffed yet.
Dark shards.
Dreadlord.
Dark shards. Nagorothi.
Sadishar! On to violence!
Blood-drenched lord.
Battle calls.
The dragon on the right arm.
Dreadlord. It shall be.
Just need to turn a bit.
Bolt throwers.
We don't have to bother with the dragon, we'll just open fire on their infantry with the multi-shot.
Blood will flow.
Pile up the damage.
Death is coming. Slash. Kill.
By all means.
Understood!
Carnage awaits. Moving out. Blood shall flow.
Bolt throwers. Dark elves.
Legion archers. Then the sisters.
At once. Without question.
Slaughter! By all means! Then,
Of course.
on to murder!
Dark elves. By Dracula.
I'll take the dragon of the Lord.
Tyrant done. Villainous. No mercy.
Forward and fly!
All
Nagorothi!
position goals.
The merciless host.
Brides of Cain!
Cruel and deadly.
We are ready. Dealers in death.
Hey, merciless murder prize just in time. 99 casualties, decisive victory. Let's see. 84% of people, nice.
My glorious victory.
One of the bolt throwers nearly hit 10,000 damage. Don't have the technology to for it.
take everything.
Futile. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
We'll poke this guy if he wants to fight. You got a Chief Master, more ammo and little time reduction for Dark Shards and the Bolt Throwers. This one makes the Bolt Throwers very good. I usually have them like on 1 or 2 armies unless you go early arc for Bolt Throwers.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
You can put his arc in harm's way here.
Ridiculous.
This one totally messed up this coast here. Made our allies easier to enter here. We need a spy on the other side.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
A timely arrival.
What turns
My
on?
warhounds haven't eaten.
It does look like they're getting destroyed.
Cease your provocations.
We will attack this place so we can get commandment back.
Black
4 turns down. Push a high tier here for the slavery. We have to, there's nothing else. Wasted 800 slaves, huh? We're gonna need more public order here if we're gonna switch to slavery. We'll keep some growth to get a tier 5 faster. To make the most money out of slaves, you need to get this slave keeping building, the tier 2 slave market. This is how the most of the money from the slaves is generated. So you usually have a big province and 3 or 4 of this and 1 of this. Then you put the extra tax rate and enjoy your 30+K. You can also put masters, canned assassins. Masters are good for this. Canned assassins should be spying though.
Behold the rage of Mathlan.
So Malekith sent most of his military to Norska. Just because those guys randomly declared war on us. Call to Pleasure just added size. The Blessed Red has been confederated. Nice to see these days Blessed Red being confederated by the Marathi or Malekith. Instead of just getting wiped up early. So Malekith dropped the invading of Ulton to go invade Norska. Call Franz in Talabheim. 1,000 endurance for defeating him. That's actually not a nice reward. The Empire still has a lot of regions. They're trying to recover military.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
Bow before Rakar.
Don't have Aurheim in range.
I can't.
Capturing Fort Sol will give us another 5% bad loot.
All shall behold my greatness. To the prey.
Okay, this is a siege, so we'll switch to attack banners on Harpies. Prediction. Let's go.
I will not be defeated. My beasts shall prevail.
Winds are calm in the region and minus 50 power. This will be our border with the other side. Fort Bergbrace and Fort Sol. We didn't get Fort Helmgard because dwarves have taken it. But we're taking over all of the Empire lands in the Empire. No doubt war will erupt eventually between Bretonnia, Southern Realms and the dwarves. Against us, of course. Red Knights don't have much value in this battle. You only have 5 Charybdises at the door. Not sure they're gonna be fine in the back.
Death hag! I thirst! Eager for blood!
I'll be swarming with Harpies here.
Death hag! Yes! The cane! Bride of Cain! Come, melee!
Oh my god, I burned my Harpies there. Bad timing, we're dead for sure. These guys are nicely winning against the halberds.
Rakar takes charge.
Soldier of the Grond!
Two Harpies shoot the great swords. They do have 60 damage, which is a lot. 22 armor piercing damage. It's pretty much goes through armor. In the siege battle, it's easy to attack things on the wall, so it's easy just to destroy them. So I'm gonna move their attack here. Did I feel like more damage to my Harpies than the enemy on this side? just bog down.
Here!
Supreme power!
Looks like a decisive victory.
A car!
Ready! Destruction is come!
Shield Wizard managed to get into the crowd, 81 kills. The dead hags on the wheels of bully infantry. "44% people have predicted decisive." Damn, you madman! Only 44. I'm surprised, guys.
You fought well, my beasts.
How far casualties to artillery?
Keeping beasts is not cheap.
This provinces like this should get sacrifices for Cain, so we get more post-battle loot. Surprised they actually give you a commandment here.
Bow
It's
before
not a really
the
regular
power.
province. Got Rakato 6-7 defense now.
A dutiful servant, to be sure.
We're gonna go with Augury and Soothsaying. We should get Pleasure Cultist. No good options? No, no. If this place is gonna get attacked, they're gonna get wrecked anyways. This garrison is okay there. No, we don't really care about this province's Gal. If anybody attacks this place, they're gonna make sure they have enough.
Supreme
Or they're gonna
sorceress of
totally
God.
underestimate it. So, either way, you don't want to do it. It looks like garrison is okay.
Shaiish on you. Bronze corpse.
Ooh, man, look at this. They do have technology which grants them 10 missile resistance and 10 leadership. So they're pretty much Terminators against the Dark Elves. So we just have to hit them hard, and hit them hard again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and shoot them 10 times, and they'll be dead. It's a little like fighting Chaos Warriors. That's how it feels like fighting the Empire these days. All the Chaos Warriors, we do Kekwi.
We have lives to end.
Before this bell, I'm just gonna get a drink. Be back. I'm here, boys. What you guys laughing? What do we have here? It's a massive payout for the other side. We just tank stuff and shoot them, or we can go kill them with halberds.
Blackguards! Nagarothi! Blackguards! Shades!
One harp is not enough for this. I'm not even sure why is only one in the army. I forgot to disband it. One will not work.
The merciless host! Without question! Blackguards! As you say, dealers in death! Battle calls! Shades! By your command! Dread Knights! Death Hang!
There's some mortars in the back, huh?
Dread Knights! Onward!
Follow me!
Eager for battle! Druki! Understood! Druki! Orders understood!
Let's go for the mortar. It's gonna be a lot of damage with that mortar.
Supreme sorcery! Summoning destruction! Foul sorcery!
Should send the harps on the mortar and chase the outrights of the dragon. We don't need to pin them on the wall.
Druki!
And you can see the increased health matters. So 2300 damage taken, 2300 exactly, 3 casualties.
Dread Knights!
High armor finally feels like something since they got held off. Our halberds will just clear the wall, just gonna take a little bit longer. Oh, they actually want to pin the dragon with the halberd, it's like bad. Just flop, go in the air, go in the air! If there is no pet finding on the ground, you just need to give one order outside the area and the flying unit will go back in the air. A situation when can be a lot of stuff around and it will even be impossible to go back into the air. But this works like, I feel like 9 or 10 times.
Supreme sorcery!
Okay, let's send in the beasties.
Feel the dark!
Slaughter them!
They have a pretty good defense on these guys.
What deeds await? Power of pain!
Blackguards! Onward! Dark elves, battle ready! Shades, death is coming! Black guards,
I'm not sure, Khan.
eager for battle! We are ready! On to slaughter! Black guards! Advancing!
Supreme sorceress!
Dread knights! Murder awaits! Merciless warriors! Lead them! Dread knights! Advancing! Forward! As you say! Die, weakling! Ha! Cut!
When did she use the stairs? So.
Eager for battle! Forward! Dark elves!
Looks like decisive. 87% people. Balance Power was fully yellow, so battles like that they usually tend to be decisive, even if you take extra damage.
Praise be to Hecate!
1000 slaves.
This passes for treasure.
Gotten a lot of slaves in the Empire. A lot.
They know I am superior.
Student of Dark Tower is rank 10. Minus 10% cooldown to all spells, vigilance reduction minus 50%, good for the Black Dragon. And gives it the Smoke Monster, one use. I'm going Slaughter Lord to get out of Blackguards with more defense and attack. So I can win melee.
They bow only to Rakar.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Solent.
Bow before Rakar.
Yeah. But I can Whistle and Solent, Reichland. We are on the other side of the river here. Outland, I guess it's next. We are now at the border with the dwarves.
Ready?
Karazakarak is rank 2 with 19 settlements. We could attack the Black Mountains the moment they declare war on us. We are pushing on Reichland.
In Nagaroth,
They're still alive as long as there's people to confederate. The slave income here. Sending extra slaves to Broken Lands, and Reichland is getting some. Just got 2,000 more slaves here with 1 tier now, so there's gonna be even more money now. Go for 5 public order here as the last building. This place will need public order. We can't really build public order in Slaver's Point or the Blacklight Tower because we need walls. Public order also makes the tax rate commandment more viable. So they have to switch to the public order.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
What is the next region we can hit here? We can hit Iris. Okay.
Lord of Fear.
Should probably get this skull while we are close as well.
Double time. Anchors away.
I don't like this this faction. I don't like Albion. I like Dark Elves, but I don't like Albion. For the 100th time. Lord seems fine. I missed the potential better boss for the monster, so you can use maybe another high beast masters. But you just have a card unique and everybody else is the same Dark Elf. There's some missed opportunities here. They could have made some kind of ranking with a high beast masters where they also get some variety of buffs and flavor. So you don't just switch to regular Dark Elf military the moment you know you get money. There is not really no reason to use most of this beyond early game. They should have given us a fucking good reason to use the High Beast Master. That's a huge missed opportunity. Five turns for the next Black Archon.
Pay the right price.
Arp's and a fellow Mantic around.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
We need to mess up the coast here so our allies have a better chance of just taking over Ulton. Without us sending an army on Ulton, you know, it's random.
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
The people are displeased.
I'm gonna take the Citadel of Lead.
Noble of Nagaroth. Dreadlord, awaiting command. Another time.
We're gonna get some military here. I like Black Ark Residence, Max Black Ark, and then the arena. Since the change of the experience and the veteran units being no more thing, seems like arena should not be ignored. Just go arena, get veteran units fast. So you don't even have to force battle skills early on the arc. So if you go with a high roll arc, you go 3, 3, and then this one to 5. Then you go arena. Then you get either shades Blackguards, and then into the dragons, and that's pretty much the army. The remaining stuff will be the prison wing once the unit recruitment is up, and then upgrade the bombardments. You need to get the early military. You got 3, 3, 3. If you need even earlier, then ignore this and just go hit this. But ignoring this delays the growth of arc by quite a bit. So 3, 3, 3. And if you need money, you can get prison wing. Of course, still get arena with this. You basically delay tier 4 and 5 bonus growth and replenishment just to get tier 3 military first. And then you don't even have to switch unless the arc gets defeated to the Shades, Blackguards and the Dragons. If the arc gets defeated, then you switch. In case like this.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
No need to switch to other units as long as this is working, right? Just downtime. The arc gets defeated, destroyed, he'll come back and then he'll get good stuff. At that point he'll have all the options as well. I wish they put a little bit more thought into Albion, instead of just putting a faction there. Albion is obviously half-assed. This Lord is pretty good. It's part of Dark Elves, it can be bad. Quality voice acting, if you ask me. But Albion is just... fuck Albion. Whoever is there. It makes no sense. Lazy, you know. Even Maws is a better start location. The usual, we forget about, you know, battle boss buffing all the units, buffing cross-faction units. That's just the usual laziness. I don't care about stuff like that. So we got used to that.
Submit to me.
Dreadlord.
Murderous Lord.
Born to command.
So the dwarves have the vaults and the Black Mountains.
Hurry, or face the lash.
Limitless. Feel my power.
We can just skip steamrolling here. Looks like they already abandoned the place. They might be beelining for this area here. They're most likely going to hit this before we fortify. It's one, probably an army or a force should be here to prevent this.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
I think they're targeting Grunburg, so we're gonna get a small force there just in case.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Thralls, move!
Gonna attack these guys in 2
My
turns.
warhounds haven't eaten in depth.
Noble born.
She has 1 loyalty on.
Does not respect Rakar.
She should be loyal once she gets the units. Armor Donor is actually better here. So it's like better shield tolls. Less damage from miscast.
Powerful enchantress. Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
Okay, made a move
What
here
is
against the
your
Empire.
dark
We keep moving on Reichland. So we are rank 4, our allies are rank 1 and 2, and Karazakar is rank 3. Etain is still holding in top 5.
We have watched for long.
Reichland has no military, down to 9 settlements. Looks like Draika has destroyed everything.
Human scum. Right.
That 50k was well spent.
Supreme sorceress of Grond. Ever onward.
Sigma's fools are
Unachievable.
Unachievable. Okay.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Slaughter calls us.
Prediction, boys. It was a full yellow bar. We have a house rule. If the enemy army has 15 or more units on favorable balance of power, we fight manually. If that diminished, it's up to my discretion if we're gonna auto-resolve or not.
Dark elves! Bolt throwers! Dark elves! Druki! Dark shards! The merciless host!
That's Ralton. Two carronades. The carronades could do like 150 casualties here.
The merciless host! Dark shards! Battle ready!
Femme fatales. Death awaits. Skilled murderesses. On to violence. Very well.
It is done! Orders understood!
Brides of Cain. At once. Moving out.
Mortars as well.
Cold-blooded killers! Blood will flow! As you say! Understood!
Understood. Mothers of murder.
One of the vampires is going around.
Bringers of death. To Anisha. Slaughter. Fury. Slaughter.
I go for Battle calls.
And the vampires are dead on the left side. Thank you, Big Mace. Disengage, disengage.
It is done. Very well.
Forward!
Bolt throwers. Nagorothy. Following orders. At once. Without question. By your command.
Armada! Yes! Set!
We are ready. Attack!
%81 will predict this decisive here. Damn. Nice. 11 kills, Shekels towards Gareb.
Death to the weak. Enslave them.
500. We get Charybdis, we get double barrel and 20 count.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
He gets 100 missile strength with a double barrel.
Black-hearted. Set the sails.
Grey harbinger of doom.
The ocean awaits.
This gives us 8 attack and defense for the Sisters of Slaughter. We got a Walking Darkness for campaign move range, some speed for various units. Let's go with upgrade 3. We're gonna be able to give 4 arcs soon.
Feared by all.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
3 buildings remain. All 3 bombardment upgrades.
Bow before Rakar. Bow before Rakar.
We're now at 24 settlements. It's turn 81. Still no chaos, but it should be soon. Malak is going through Norscom. Yoo-hoo! This maybe once the Bjorlings are done, they might switch their military back to Ultron.
Speak.
Draw your blades, we fight!
Varak is being confederated by the World Walkers. Hopefully our allies don't go against World Walkers. They're gonna have to divert their military for a while.
I...
It's actually a massive public order, very good for slavery. Did you get 3 loyalty?
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Speak! Favored.
A timely arrival. My warhound.
One turn now.
Merciless one! Onwards! Onwards! Prepare the raiders!
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Dark Power. Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Dominating.
Let's see if it's still nearly 50-50.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
Fucking hell. Still pretty much the same. What happens if you auto-resolve this one?
The weak shall fall.
No big deal. So, under 14 units.
Search every last corner. Foul sorceries.
And an
Feel my
overseer.
power.
A dutiful servant, to be sure.
Let's go for the veteran
They
battle
know
skills
I am
first.
superior. They bow only to Rakath. A dutiful servant.
This will give them what? 8 defense, 12 missile strength, 12 charge. Weapon strength, speed, and reload time reduction.
They know I am superior.
Speed, range, and armor.
Born to command. Flee!
Click, 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 click,
Triumph
click, click,
as
click, click. Where the fuck is our cairn?
Before Rakath.
Click, click, click.
Sorceress. Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Lord of the Black Court.
Your desire?
Tyrant. Such slaughter awaits.
I don't see any military here. I think they're in this area mainly. They fuck up Eatane and they might not be able to have enough money for against Marathi.
Aye.
Barakwar is rank 5 with 5 settlements. The fuck? So the state of the campaign is this. We are numero duo.
Speak.
Daddy is number 1. Mommy is number 3. And we are, you know, click, 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 the Dark Elf no mid-game style campaign. Waiting for the Arcane to get the victory screen. So we don't have to play this faction ever again.
Sail, damn you.
Hold on, let me just get something else here. What is this? Shade still missing. Until someone requested. Oh man, I have all the response prepared for that one. Unless it's gonna be shekel request, that the campaign is not gonna last long. Let's see, what is in this direction? So we still haven't met who lives here. We're at war with Grace, Avalon, Eatane, and Reichland.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
For Karen Khan. They bow only to Rakar.
Shit wizard. How did we come to this shit wizard? Used to be a second lord, now you have been demoted to a dead hag. I still use the names from the top 15 support list, but I have some names to leave open if people want to rename a lord. Like this one here,
What do
nobody
you
named. Since the Shekels are a thing, renamed to the Shekels is most welcome. I named them myself over sometimes.
A duty.
I feel like it's gonna be down to Shekel renaming for in the future.
All-powerful sorceress.
That army went poof. Isles must have started recruiting tier 4 plus stuff. I think Malekith might go on move back to Ulta now. Skjaldberry, really? You hate Howdy that much? Okay, Howdy has been increased by 20k. What do you have to do to request the campaign? Check the channel points options. There's a way to request the campaign there. Basically, pick a lord for 5th turns and more empires, and people can add or remove turns from the campaign if they want to. Other than that, you would need to have a man of the month requests, which are currently not really distributed monthly, but there'll be a way to get them in the future. Bring back Howdy Shylock Wood, my man. Look at these boys. They just poofed 40k shekels for nothing. One goes forward, one goes back, and we are back where we started, and 40k shekels have been poofed. Look at that gal. Look at that gal. I'm a master of shekels. Fucking hell. I would have not been this much against if they had not played it non-stop for 2 hours. Well, we kind of played it for 5 hours, but okay. I guess you missed the first 3 hours. You need to check the VOD, just in case you missed something juicy in the campaign. RuneScape, don't you feel weird me? We are on the internet, and hence we are part of the meme world. You see, I'd rather live in the memes than live in the real world. See this initiative again? Look at this, another 20k poof.
Master of cruelty, for the Witch King.
What do we even have on her? She's just gonna be there for to take this place. These guys are almost done, right? 2 settlements left. Porchev says, when I hear howdy, I hit the X. You're a seriously like Porchev.
Dark Lord. Torment awaits. Let them know death's touch. Ruin it all. Take everything.
High King speech, 20k.
Fellow Dowie, a great wrong has befallen our kin by Urk things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities, and the debt stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes, show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak, for they come. Ready, axes! Kazakan! Ah! Take back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
Macron says my wife just walked in and goes, "That's annoying." I said what? And she said Elch's voice, LOL. That's why you don't need wives in your life. They're annoying. Are you ready for a High King speech non-stop for the first 3 hours of the Wars campaign? Sure. People gonna be begging for howdy after that one.
Powerful sorceress.
Dominating.
Only 3 hours. Oh man, critical mass on the High King is approaching. I feel like I should go offline. Oh shit, there's another one.
Fellow Dowie, a great wrong has befallen our kin by Urk things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities,
Carth is supreme.
and the debt stands with them.
54, what
So,
the hell?
my kin,
Not like this.
take up your axes, show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak,
Stop it.
for they come.
No rest.
Ready, axes! Kazakan! Ah! Take back every grudge! This is my edict as High King. We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
Dark sorceress.
The nation calls.
Looks like they got some military back in the mood.
Sigma's fools are weak.
Who seeks me?
Witness my strength, Brachus.
At least they haven't confederated in a bit. They're down to 7 settlements. Warbad is in the north and Hochland is around them. Some Midland and here as well. The region of Northland too. What is Hochland even doing?
What? Who calls? Yes? So?
It looks like everybody but Stirland are busy. Stirland has looked like recently rebelled. The only one who can stop us from destroying the Empire are the dwarves, but they had to go all in on us. I feel like they're busy with the clan wars and other stuff.
Born to command.
Looks like we'll be taking Western Sylvania. Don't worry, Sylvania. Your pointy ear saviors have arrived.
I refuse.
Oh boy. Do you realize, guys, if there's gonna be like 100 queued High King speeches that it's just gonna be High King speech on the stream and you guys are just gonna be seeing click, 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 click.
Fellow Dowie! A great wrong has befallen our kin by Urk things. The Damaskron is filled with their vile atrocities. And the dead stands with them. So, my kin, take up your axes.
Send this one around for the fort.
Show these Urks and Groby the might of Karazakarak. For they come. Ready, axes! Kazakan! Ah! Pay back every grudge! This is my edict as High King! We will repulse these vile creatures with our dying breath and renew the Karazhan Core.
Akatama says I plan to leave the PC on to play the High King speech while asleep. I'm considering this option too. So it's not a bad option. Look at this, the merciless host has arrived on the Sylvanian battlements. Sylvanian battlefields.
Onwards to murder! Going! Dread knights!
Oh, they actually have cavalry there. think we had enough hiking speech for tonight. It's the only way I can go to sleep. Listening the hiking speech. No, I was about to go offline myself before the last speech. Had enough of bullying the Empire here.
Predators, all!
Sorceress of Grund!
Dark elves! Slash! Kill! Advance, Druki!
I don't think they want to fight here.
Orders understood by your command. Slay them!
Moving! Dominate!
Black guards! We understand! Death is coming! Moving out!
Death hag!
Macaw!
I fear Ellich will never play dwarves again after the challenge. We actually have one big dwarf campaign planned this year. Arconos is the one that's gonna request it.
Battle ready! Fight to Kira! Onwards to murder! Druki, forward! Glorious destruction! Massacre them!
Oh my god.
Thank you, down.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I think we can crush Reichland before they confederate again.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Triumph as always. Might.
1400 halflings.
All might. Bow before Rakar. Dragon Master.
Yeah, Mootland. Nothing for Dark Elves.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
So Western Slovenia is next, and
By the comet.
we have 6 settlements left. It looks like one is in Wurbat. They have Krugenheim. And Eschen.
Surely turn upon
Pachacoti.
Get back here, slaves. Got GPLS.
Pachacoti.
Supreme sorceress of
Put a
Grog.
garrison here just in case they don't arrive to bother us.
Lord of the Black Court.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
What do we got here? Nothing really.
treachery. Rakath is supreme.
Supreme. Does have 5 attack already here. This is gonna make him have a very high attack. This point might even get a campaigner.
Ah, hear their screams.
Volkmar is here.
Not
Should be a good
possible.
trade for
Chosen of Hecate.
Sulfunet. What should we gonna have range there?
I'll show you who's the boss of this gym. Billy ready.
Pachakuti. Thank you, RuneScape and Sirloti. We're gonna start with the dwarf campaign. We'll see. Most likely gonna be the white dwarf.
Enchantress. What do you seek?
Okay. This looks like almost no military left here.
This action does not have my consent.
I don't see Sylvania here.
Thou darest.
It looks like they were slowly getting destroyed when we attacked the Empire, and they barely survived as we were stomping the Empire. Another sorceress available here.
Noble boy.
Daxis, Daxis.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Plotting a course.
We will make them bleed.
Thank you, Scalberry.
We do not fear
Power at last. Lord of the Black.
It doesn't look like there's anybody here to stop us from attacking this place again. And I sense that they're pushed all the way to Inner Ultron.
Feared by all. Dreadlord.
Let's give us access to this sea so we can see the rest.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
It would actually be terrifying if the AI could just sail the coast and attack with the arcs, right?
There's destruction everywhere.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Limitless power.
This one kinda has to stay here. Basically, this one being here tells the peace and factions to fuck off from the unwalled settlements. So we gotta have to keep it here for now.
Join our bloody
Some tips for the early start of a campaign for 1000 Maws. Well, it's a shit start. You have a horrible island, so it can go highly random. You get easy access for 2 arcs. People will randomly declare war on you. You could open some random diplomacy as well. Once you get 2500 slaves, a broken land's open to you, which opens Nagaroth, so you can go work with that. Or you can try to invade Koron, Marienburg and the Empire from the start. This is not the easy start of the campaign. There's a lot of options, and there's a lot of RNG behind every option. I invaded Ulton on turn 20 and my army got destroyed because they attacked immediately. So I went back, Confederate Broken Lands, and Nagaroth was open for a big alliance. Now we are poking the High Elves while conquering the Empire. The arcs are very important. They're probably the most important thing about the Dark Elves. So unlocking the arcs and building them up and making sure that nobody's going anywhere across the sea is the way to go. Make sure that you don't go to war with Dark Elves, so at least they're friends with you. Once you confederate Broken Lands, the other Dark Elves might declare war on you because of -40 diplomacy. This faction has a spicy start with a shit island. This place is just not really thought through.
Unparalleled power. Brave beat Hecate.
5.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
She can provide some public order here while we garrisoning. Can get any harem keepers.
There is growing unrest.
Oh, the only thing that's left in this campaign, just wait for the Arcane. And while you're waiting for the Arcane, we just conquering the usuals with the Dark Elves. Except instead of being a superpower, we are working together with Mommy and Daddy. So we are superpowered together. This blue and yellow. It's pretty much green and yellow versus red. We're crushing Reichland, and whoever attacks us, we crush them next, and we'll just wait for the Arcane to finish the campaign. It looks like the long campaign victory can be achieved at the same time as the short campaign victory, because you have to wait for the Arcane. I don't dislike this faction, I dislike the Albion, really. It's one of those provinces that have been added to the game and they haven't really put much thought into it. The worst they made it in Northland, which is not Chaos Corrupted. The sea is badly split with Ultuan. There is not enough sea in the first place on the map, not enough water, so you meet too much stuff and everything is just around. The game is sending you one direction and the AI is sending you in 3 directions. This province is just half-assed, like a lot of these new provinces. I mean, the top settlements doesn't even have a wall option. while you are in the middle of 3 continents at the start of the game. You're still playing, you know, Dark Elves, a powerful faction, and Rakata's Lord is solid. It's just a shitty starting province.
Feel my power.
Which makes really no sense. No sense. We're gonna save it here, boys, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.